There's a movement called personal medicine. Pat Deegan started it. She was schizophrenic, is diagnosed schizophrenic, and she was told you'll never get a doctorate. And she said, well, I'm going to prove you wrong. Got a doctorate and created a worldwide system of personal medicine for people who struggle with depression, anxiety, psychosis. Get your tool belt. Make your list of personal medicine. What gives me life? And you got to train in the off season. You got to do it habitually, so that it builds a circuit in your brain. So that, when you're punched, if your first reaction is to drop your hands and say, please don't hit me, you're going to get hurt, But if you train something else in, then that's what comes out. Put your hands up. So for me, it's that. Instead of, I'm going to numb this, I'm going to call somebody. Instead of, I'm going to isolate, I got to be in the sunlight even though I feel like a vampire right now. It's just giving myself over to the things, the kind of music I listen to. There's times for Johnny Cash, and boy, there's times, Johnny, not working for me. We need some Stevie Wonder. Get the positivity up a little bit. Another thing I'll recommend for you and for any of your listeners, there's a book called The War of Art. It's by the guy who wrote Bagger Vance. And he talks about when we avoid our calling, our purpose, the negative things that come and emanate from that. So remember, what is my life mission? Be gentle with myself. I'm not trying to be special forces, but what gives me purpose? And how do I organize my life so that it has that? And for me, I can rattle it off. Know your mission statement. I'm here to serve my family. I'm here to serve my community. I'm here to serve the people that nobody cares about. That's it. Personal to me and my faith, I'm here to show everyone God's love and faithfulness. Family, community, people who think nobody cares. Buddhists call it a sangha. 12-step groups call it your support network. Find your little community and make concentric circles. These are the 3 people that are in. You might have to, take a while to build them. These are the people, 10 people that are next circle out. These are the people I just trust generally, and then everybody else. If you had someone you didn't trust with your child, you would not leave your child around them. But we trust people with our hearts all the time that we don't trust. So ordering our supports and our lives around healthy relationships, it's transformative. It minimizes wounding. This life's hard enough. And it maximizes the positive influence in our lives so that we can become who we want to be and live in the relationships we want to be in.
So for the people that are going through wondering, is this person or this situation worth it for me to stick around or for me to allow them to stick around? What do you suggest for them?
One question I always ask is, if this was your niece, your cousin, your best friend, and they called you up and they said, he beat me 3 times, he's not allowing me to have my own debit card, he controls the money, and he cheated twice, what would you say to them? Get outside of it and look at somebody you value, because usually we don't value ourselves the same. What would you say to that person? Now, you might not be ready to change today, and I ain't mad at you for that, but know what you know. Don't manipulate your own thinking. If you wouldn't want it for Kimmy, then why is it okay for you? Why are you okay to be abused? So that's one question I'll ask, just to change the person's perception a bit. I will always say, if you choose this, you're allowed to choose this. But what if it never changes? What if this is what it is? What if you're signing up for this continually? Are you okay with that? If you are, that's fine. Oh no, he has to stop cheating, or she has to, stop stealing my mom's pills, or whatever it is. This has to change. Is there any reason to think it's gonna? How long has this been the pattern? If you're gonna sign up for it, that's fine. I got your back. But I think you have to expect that this is what it is.